Hey everybody, it's Preston here, aka. First of all, I did G1 Supercard earlier in the day with Brandon, so if you've not seen that video, definitely check that out. We did a review on that. As you can tell, Brandon is not here. He had to go home early. He had work. So I'll be doing a WrestleMania review by myself. I'm going to go over the matches, the results, what I thought about them. And for record, first time since WrestleMania 29, I'm not doing live reactions for, or at least WrestleMania 31, I didn't do live reactions. I did not do live reactions for this show, unfortunately. I was, but the show was kind of dragging, and honestly, it felt like too much work. So unfortunately, no live reactions for WrestleMania. Sorry, guys. I did say there would be live reactions, but I also did say there was maybe a live reactions. Last second, I just decided not to. Kind of long show anyway. Everyone was kind of dying out. A couple people actually left a little early. They had other things to do. So unfortunately, no live reactions, guys. Sorry. Um, so that's about it for that. Not going to talk about the kickoff. I'm only going to talk about the main card. I know Tony Nese is the new Cruiserweight champion. Awesome. Happy. Carmella won the Women's Battle Royal. Whatever. That thing doesn't mean anything. Hawkins Ryder pinning won the Tag Team Championships Raw Tag Titles against Revival. And fine with that. And then Braun Strowman won the Battle Royal. Andre John Memorial Battle Royal. No one gives a crap. That was pre-show. So 4 pre-show matches. So I'm just going to talk about the main card. Opening Hulk Hogan. I don't give a fuck. So the opening match is actually for the Universal Championship, surprisingly. I figured this match would go on later. Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. This match was a pile of garbage. Flat out, it was a garbage match. From the moment Lesnar dominated Rollins, even before the match started, the match itself, when the bell rang, was like 2 minutes. Really, a 2-minute match. That was garbage. But I'm happy because Rollins is the new Universal Champion. He beat Lesnar with 3 curve stomps. So thank God. Thank the gods. Lesnar does not have that title. Thank you for that. Rollins' new Universal Champion, so now he's a 3-time world champion. So congratulations. Thank God. That's all I have to say. So fuck you, Brock. Don't ever come back. There's the door. Bye-bye. Lesnar is no longer champion. Rollins' new champion. The match quality was fucking an embarrassment. It was trash. Next match, it was AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. I thought this match was good, but something just didn't click. I don't know what it was. I know these two can have an excellent match. I don't know if it was just Randy is because of his age, he's getting slower. He looks like he's getting bigger and not the best way. I don't know if the crowd was just not into it. I have no idea. But this match just didn't hit the eyes appeal. Not a bad match, but it just felt something was missing from it. But AJ Styles won. Fine with that. Never been a work fan to begin with. So AJ won. So good on him. Again, I thought it was good, but could have been better. Let's see here. Next, Fatal 4 match for SmackDown Tag Team Championships: Usos versus Black and Ricochet versus Rusev Nakamura and Cesaro and Sheamus the Bar. This was a fun match. A lot of great action for a match that was kind of thrown together in 10 minutes. Very fun. A lot of cool spots. Usos retain. Thought that was the right choice to make. I don't know what's going to happen with the brand split. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Or there's shakeup. Usos win. That's good. I just thought it was a fun match. I can't really say anything else. I just thought for a short match, it was fun. Next match, we have Shane McMahon versus The Miz in Falls Count Anywhere match. This match was actually a lot of fun. I thought it was a great match. I don't agree with the result, but I thought this was a very fun match. They brawled outside of the ring a lot. Actually, first like 2-3 minutes, it was Shane dominating, getting an upper hand Miz. But for the rest of the match, outside, Miz was kicking the crap out of Shane bad. Tossing him over, putting through tables, tossing him over like he threw him onto like a golf cart. He bounced off it and fell on the floor. Jesus. Miz's father got involved. That was pretty cool. And Saw Monster's got to be happy with that. He's probably dead because that finally happened. Towards the end, they go on like a balcony. It's very similar to like Taker and Triple H for WrestleMania 17. Miz grabs Shane, does a superplex off the beam through a clear padding, but Shane, because of the crash, Shane's technical shoulders were on, or his arms were technically on Miz's shoulders, and Shane got the win over a controversial decision. I think Miz should have won, unless they're going to continue this feud. I don't know what they're going to do. Apparently, the next pay-per-view is going to be Money in the Bank, so Money in the Bank's actually coming early. So I'm very surprised about that. Doing Money in the Bank this early. Usually they do it like in July. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what they're going to do for that. But I still thought it was a fun match. I just think the wrong guy won. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with this feud. It's obviously going to continue. Yeah, I thought it was a fun match, though. Next is we have Bayley and Sasha Banks defending the women's tag team championship against Nia Jax, Tamina. The Divas do Beth Phoenix and Natalia, and the Iconics. This match was nothing really special. There were some botches. A basic four-way match. Nowhere near as good as the Uso match. But it was average. I thought it was okay. But the Iconics end up getting the surprise win. I get it, they are annoying. Especially main roster, a lot more cringy on the main roster. NXT, they're not as annoying. But the Iconics did deserve this. I always say the Iconics are very underrated, especially Peyton Royce. Peyton Royce is actually a legit wrestler. She can wrestle. But yeah, some monster constantly complain about, oh my god, they're so annoying. I get it, they can be very cringy and annoying at times, whether they're supposed to be or not. But there's a difference between being annoying in the proper way and then being annoying and just being like, go away, Heat. Charlotte is the annoying cringe where I'm just like, shut up and go away. Iconics can be very cringy at times on the promos. NXT, these are slightly more tolerable. But the Iconics, Billy Campaign Rose did win. And I'm happy. I thought they deserved this victory. The match itself, not good, not terrible, but an average match. Iconics win, so congratulations to them. Next match. This is the big one. This is the match probably people are going to be talking about the entire night. And in my opinion, probably match of the night. Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan for WWE Championship. So, it begins. Look. The match was awesome. I'm not going to take anything away from this match. This match was awesome. It was great back and forth. It was just an awesome match. It was hands down match of the night. The crowd was into it. It was an overall awesome match. I'm not going to take anything away from these guys. But I'm not going to be like the X-Men where I'm going to sing the praise of Kofi Kingston. I'm not going to be wow and start jerking it to Kofi Kingston. I'm not going to be all these other fans on Twitter that are going to be saying, oh, I'm crying. I said that I was going to give Kofi a chance. One chance to not be part of the New Day, be completely his old self, or just not part of New Day. Don't come with the theme. And he did. The minute he came with the New Day theme, I just said, well, I give up. That was pretty much the song was like, that was the middle finger. And here's the thing. I don't hate Kofi Kingston. So don't twist this around thinking I hate Kofi. I never hated Kofi. In fact, I was a Kofi fan before any of you were Kofi fans to begin with. Fact. I was on a Kofi bandwagon before you guys started jumping the bandwagon. But I never liked the New Day. I think they're very corny. I think it's very childish. And all three of these competitors are great. And again, I'm not saying this match sucked. Trust me, if I said this match sucked, I would say this match was hands down match tonight. It was an awesome match. But I'm not going to buy Kofi as champion, especially with this New Day persona. I just can't. It's literally the equivalent of Daniel Bryan first came in as a submission specialist wrestler, and then almost a decade later, they completely changed his game from a serious submission specialist to him coming out wearing like a veggie costume and tossing freaking celery to the audience, and always having a smile and making rapid jokes, and then he wins the championship final. It's just like how can you take that seriously? Sorry, I just don't. I would have cried. I would have been just like you guys, but this is the Kofi I grew up with. You're not going to convince me otherwise. Some of you are going to say, oh, you're crazy, you're loony, but that's how I felt. The match was awesome. Kofi deserves this. Absolutely. Now Kofi's a full-blown, first ever black, like pure black WWE champion. And that's it. That's it since day one. I told everybody saying this guy's going to be WWE champion. Guys like Mitch Smith from Goldsmith Entertainment or Wrestling Bruce flat out teased me and said Kofi was never going to be WWE champion. Look what happened. He finally did it. Anybody that teased me or didn't believe Kofi was going to be champion, eat it. Kofi proved all of you wrong. He's champion. Promise, he won the championship off a parody gimmick. You're never going to change my mind. That is how I stand. I'm happy for Kofi. I'm glad he has the championship finally. I'm glad that he had an amazing match with Bryan. The end of the night was emotional. He got with a New Day. He got with his kids. It was an emotional night for him. I am proud of him. Really am. But you'll never convince me to get behind a guy that wants me from being boom dropping Orton through a Madison Square Garden to having a dildo on his head and throwing pancakes. Sorry, you're never going to convince me on that. Until Kofi fully goes solo and gets rid of this New Day stuff, I'm never. It's not going to be the same Kofi. It's not going to be my Kofi. Period. But again, match was awesome. I'm not going to take anything from away. Congratulations to everybody who's happy right now for this decision. Now, shut up about it. Move on. Next match. Samoa Joe defeated Rey Mysterio. This match was a waste. But apparently I guess Rey was still injured. That's the only thing I could think of. Joe won. Glad he won. His first Mania match, but it was a minute, really. On one hand, you can say, well, it makes Joe look strong. But I'm sorry, I'm a guy that likes competitive matches. This was exactly 1 minute and Joe won. First main event, or first Mania, and Joe only gets a 1 minute match. I know Rey Mysterio was injured, but I didn't even want this match to begin with. Sorry. The match was garbage. Next, Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. Honestly, this match was okay, but honestly, I think they should just save this for a Raw. I kind of agree. It just felt a little filler to me. You could have easily gotten rid of this match and just put this match on Raw tomorrow as a big match. You really should have. This match was just, you could give this time to any other guys on the card. That's about it. I mean, it wasn't bad or anything, but it's just like it felt like out of place. Reigns won. My opinion should have been McIntyre, but it is what it is. Nothing really else to talk about. Just Reigns won with one spear. That was it. Got really nothing else to say. I believe after this, it was the Alliance concert. Dr. Tucker John Cena came out. That was cool. But at the same time, it really damaged the Angle match so bad on numerous levels. We'll get to it. So the segment was there. It has moments, but personally, I just would have never had it there. Next match, Triple H defeated Batista, no holds barred match. The moment Batista tripped in the ring, we knew exactly what kind of match we were going to get. It was slow, they did a spot, then slow, they did a big spot, and then slow, and then big spot, and then slow, and then big spot, and then slow, and big spot. That was the pattern. You get a spot, a memorable spot, or a big spot, then it slows. You get a big spot, and it slows. You get a big spot, and then it slows. That was the pattern. This is the best you can get out of Triple H and Batista. Oh, these two. Was it a bad match? No. But I've seen way better no holds bar matches. I've seen way better Batista matches. I've seen way better Triple H matches. This match had its moments. Triple H like plucking Batista's freaking nose ring. Jesus. Bad body drop on the table, didn't break. And then Triple H jumping off the steps with a sledgehammer. That was just, I don't even know what we call that. I don't know what we call creative or just cringy. Ugh. Triple H won. Ric Flair came out and Triple H won. So Triple H gets his win over Batista. So there's that. So Triple H won. Match. Okay. But nothing really groundbreaking you're really going to get out of it. Next match. Fuck me. I cannot believe they actually went through this. WWE, Jesus, you're something. Baron Corbin, I'm sorry, Constable Corbin, because until he removes that clothing, he's Constable Corbin, defeated cleanly Kurt Angle in his retirement match. Do I need to say anything? Do I need to say anything? I don't need to say anything. That speaks for itself. Constable Corbin defeated Kurt Angle clean in Angle's retirement match, his final match. I got nothing else to say. The match sucked. The only good part about that match was Angle hitting a great moonsault. That was an embarrassment. And anybody defending Corbin beating Angle needs to be slapped in the face and needs to stop watching wrestling. That was an embarrassment to Kurt Angle. Anybody defending this is a load of shit. You're telling me John Cena was there, and you're telling me John Cena couldn't have a match with Angle. You're telling me you couldn't have anybody else fight Angle. You went with Corbin, and not only went with Corbin, you went with Constable Corbin. Not only you went with Constable Corbin, you had him win clean. Oh, he's a new star. He's already beaten Angle. What does Corbin beat Angle mean? Nothing. Nothing. Nobody wins. Corbin's going to get nothing out of this. This doesn't mean anything. It's not like a push coming. This doesn't mean he's going after being a lone wolf. It's nothing. This was garbage. It was a waste of like 10 minutes. Well, the match itself was 6 minutes, but the entire thing, including entrances, itself was like probably 7, 8. Waste. Total waste of time. Match sucked. Results sucked. This was terrible. Embarrassment. Dummy, you should be ashamed this was on the card. Fucking pathetic. Moving on. Finn Balor defeated Bobby Lashley for the Intercontinental Championship. Too short. I don't like short matches. Finn Balor though won with the Demon. He's the new Intercontinental Champion. Thank God. That's all I can say. Match, nothing really special. 4 minutes. I always find that kind of funny. This is a very long pay-per-view, and a lot of these matches, at least half of them or more, most of them, are either 10 minutes or less. Really? And you know what? Let's play a game very quick. The main event was actually in the 20s, but let's see here. Starting with the main card. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 matches on the main card. That's not including the main card or the pre-show. 7 matches were at least 10 minutes or less. Seriously? Finn Balor was the Intercontinental Championship, thank God. But I like my time in my matches. I like them. I like to have to give these guys time to have a better match. 4 minutes, really? Really? The match was just there. Nothing's that exciting. I mean, Finn Balor won. Great. But match play, it was just eh. Main events. Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch triple threat match for winner take all, Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship. I thought the match was very good. It's kind of what I expected. Very good. Not great. The crowd, you could tell, was kind of like dying a little bit. But it was a very good match. They had their spots. They had their moments. Apparently, I don't know if this was 100% botched or not. I guess Becky Lynch got into Ronda Rousey crucifix pan. Like Ronda Rousey's shoulders were completely down and Becky Lynch wins. Whatever. Becky Lynch is finally champion. They did the right move. Becky Lynch walked out the winner. Again, I thought it was a very good match. Nothing really that groundbreaking. They had some spots. They had a table spot that didn't completely break. But I thought it was very good. I thought it was good, but I honestly think it still should have been Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey 1-on-1. Charlotte should never be in the equation. That's just me personally. But I thought, again, it was very good. Becky Lynch is now both Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to unify the belts. I don't know if she's going to have to surrender one of the belts. I don't know what they're doing right now. We have to wait, hopefully, until tomorrow night on Raw. It is the Raw for me. A lot of stuff happens. We get either debuts or surprises. We'll have to wait and see what happens in terms of tomorrow or SmackDown. Now, with that being said, I have to honestly do agree. Every match, I have to be honest. So, not including pre-show, just the main card. Rollins, terrible. And Orton, I thought that was good, but could have been better. Usos, I thought was good. I thought the Shea match was really fun. Women's match was just there. So it was just there. So that one's kind of in the middle. Kofi Bryan, that was an awesome match. John Rosero, that was a waste. Reigns and McIntyre, that was just like a filler match, honestly. So kind of in the middle. Triple H and Batista, I thought it was decent. Very, very decent. But again, as good as you're going to get. Corbin Angle was trash. Finn Balor and Lashley had some moments, but it was too short. In the main event, I thought it was very good. So you have 5 good to great matches. You have 4 really dumb matches, and then you had a couple that were just filler or kind of in the middle. I honestly would probably. There were slight more positives, but the negatives were kind of like really, and then even some of the match was just like average filler. So I would probably have to give this like a C-. Honestly, I just thought the show was okay. It was a very mixed bag show. It wasn't terrible. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, far none. But it was definitely not that great of a show either. It was just one of those like shows that it was just a very mixed bag. It was just a very average show in my eyes. Also, the fact their stage, you know how creative usually WrestleMania stages are? All it was just this giant screen, like a giant IMAX screen. No, I'm not joking. It was just a giant screen with the WrestleMania logo on it. That is the epitome of laziness. No creativity. You're in New York, and you're telling me the set for WrestleMania 29, you get out the Brooklyn Bridge, the Empire State Building, the freaking Statue of Liberty. You could have New York theme to it, but you can't do anything at least structure-wise to make it unique. It's just one giant screen. Really? Sorry, that's fucking pathetic and lazy. So yeah, I would say C minus. So overall, a 10. I guess that would probably be like a 6.5 out of 10. There were some good stuff. There was some meh stuff. And then there was matches and results that were just like fucking an embarrassment. This is me being honest. I grade these shows with honesty. I try my best to average out. This is the best score I'm going to give it. Is a 6.5. G1 card last night was very good. Not great, but very good. NXT was an awesome show. So it's exactly what I predicted. WrestleMania would be the worst show of the year, or at least the weekend. And it was. It was just an average show. Just barely being a D. Barely. If one of these other matches would have been a terrible match, this would have been a D show. Very close to being a D. So let's see here. Rick Roman, Kofi Mania. Who is the best tag team in wrestling today? Low Fashion 69. Never heard of that. Who's the best tag team in wrestling today? Some say it was probably say the Usos. I'm a big fan of the Young Bucks. Like God too. It's just your preference. I would say at least in WWE, I'll say the Usos. I'm not gonna answer troll. I never thought Kobe would be champion. I never saw it, but now I get Kobe's fantastic. See, I've always known Kobe was a star. It's just now most people are realizing it. See, it took some nice bumps for a 50-year-old. I don't give a bit of credit. He took some nasty bumps. I see my favorite is when he tripped in, but for his entrance. Kane Yo-Yo, I am the table. Dark YT. I was shocked when the Demon picked up Lashley. Oh man, that was kind of cool. I did notice that he did some new moves. He did the powerbomb, he did a scissors kick. So they're incorporating some new moves into Balor's or Demon Balor's arsenal, which is a good thing. It makes him stand up. It makes the Demon stand out more. I agree about the sheet entrances. Triple H had the best and most expensive entrance. God, good to be king. I never said there were sheet entrances. Entrances were just kind of there. I would say Ronda Rousey personally, just because I'm a sucker for life performances. I thought Kurt was going to win. Honestly, when Raw kind of did the whole angle where tapped out Corbin, everyone kind of had the back of my angle was going to win. I just can't believe they did that. Now lose to Constable Corbin. Damn, so Seth, Kobe, and Biggie are the new champion. Holy shit, it's a miracle. Yeah, totally. I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect WWE to pull the trigger on all of them. The show can be cut by an hour. I agree. Vanguard Angle go out like that. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Yeah, that was not a good way for him to go out. I thought Flair's entrance was great. Whatever. I don't care. I love that Roman overall will be good again. Oh, he will never be good unless they get new running staff. Just being honest. Overall, again, I thought it was just a C- show. It dragged on a bit. Quite a bit of matches were too short and results were crap. You had some really great matches, some good matches, and then you had a few like meh matches. But again, not the worst Mania. But a very mixed, average show, at best. Other than that, take care of my peeps. See you guys next time. Have a good night. Again, no WrestleMania live reactions, unfortunately. So this is the closest thing you're gonna get to review. So that's what I have to say.